see how can we create this kind of site plan from the scratch. So let's go to the new file, and here I have just opened a file from the usual Revit template, which is for architectural projects. And here I'm heading over to site plan, and then I have to go to massing and site. And here at the top you are seeing many functions, but we have to click on the top of surface. And here where you see elevations, this is where we're gonna decide the height of the land. First of all, we have to see what units we are using in the project. So if I'm looking here, I see, okay, I'm working in millimeters. If you are comfortable with different kind of measurements, you can just change it here, because this is important to know so you can understand what the measurements will be for the heights. It will be millimeters or meters or centimeters or whatever. So for me, those are millimeters. I will start just by putting some 0 points here. And then I will tell, okay, let's rise up this land for 1.50 meters. And then I decide here, okay, let's go get crazy, let's put 4 meters. And I place here 4 meters. And when I click on the finishing, I go on 3D and I see, oh yeah, I have created this land which is starting from 0 and going up till 4 meters. So this dotted line is 0 and up here it's up to 4 meters. Okay, great. But what happens if we are drawing the building and putting in this site? Let's do that. Let's go on a floor plan 0. And I will just start to draw some external walls, and I will tell, okay, my building will be somewhere here. Let's tell it's 6 meters by 6 meters. Oh, 6 meters. Let's move it in the middle. Okay, and let's draw the floor. So I click on the floor, architecture, and here are some floors already in this template. I will just use this one and I will draw it here at the level 0. Okay, great. But when I arrive to the 3D, I see, well, it's not really working because our floor should be here and the ground is actually inside in the building. And to solve this issue here, we just have to use a building pad. So we go back to the floor plan level 0 and then we click on massing and site and building pad. And here we can draw a rectangle around the building. But let's tell that I would like to have the space around the building at the same level of level 0. So let's tell I will make 1 meter offset and I will start to draw this pad. Okay, this is it. Let's see in 3D. Okay, this looks kind of right, and you see here we have the building pad. Okay, it is doing its job and cutting out the land from our building and around the building. But now the pad is kind of inside the building, and here we actually have to put it somewhere down, something like this, and now it's kind of correct. And now we would need to draw a different kind of pimentation around the house. So you would choose a different kind of floor, which is for the external spaces, and you will draw it around the house. Let's tell that we want to draw a road which is arriving till the building. For that scope, I will just extend this surface, and it's easy. I have to just click on the land and then drag those points like that. Here I missed some points because I'm using section box, edit surface, and I just extend it till here. Okay, great. Let's tell that I would like to draw the road which arrives till the building. So for this one I can use sub-region. So sub-region is basically the region which you are drawing on the top of the land. And I can just draw like this rectangle until it's 2 meters wide. And when I click on it, it separates in other section. And if I click on this one, it actually has a selection of materials. I can choose some material, and here I have material road. Okay, let's use it for this one. And also here I can actually change material, and here I had already prepared material called grass. I clicked on this one, and here we have it. But now we have the issue that we're arriving and the road is very high. How can we get it down? It is actually quite simple. We just have to click again on the top of surface, edit surface points. I will go to the level 0, and we have to arrive with those points to the level of, let's tell the entrance level will be 0 because we will build around the pavimentation. It will be on a 0. So here I just have to click on place points, put the points 0, and then I will just click here, put some points here so it really arrives to the 0, something like that. And if I now make a section here, it is actually arriving to the point 0, but as we have this pavimentation which is very high, we would actually need to arrive a bit lower just for the scope of this example. Let's tell it I would like to arrive till this building pad, which is minus 480. So I just have to simply click on the surface and go back here, and okay, I will pick up those points until instead of 0 they're minus 480. And when I click on OK, you see they are arriving. So this is just very simple introduction of how can you work with the sites in Revit. You see, you can make building pads, you can make the roads, you can subdivide the surfaces, and so much more. Really, this was just the beginning. I hope it was useful, and if you want to learn more how to use Revit even in more profound way, stay tuned, because I'm going to prepare the Revit course which will cover everything regarding the Revit for beginners and also advanced users.